Wow. Welcome everyone to the 10th edition of Partos Innovation Festival. I'm not only welcoming a public here, it's a hybrid program, so we also have a live stream audience. Can I have a little round of applause for them to hear you so you guys can already interact? Woo! I myself always find it very nice if I get acknowledged when I'm sitting behind a screen, and then I can hear the excitement in the room here, because they're also part of the program with us. As I said, 10th edition of the Partos Innovation Festival, so it's also an anniversary. My name is Sahar Shirzad, and I will be hosting today. I'm a legal professional and a human rights activist, also a program maker, and I have the privilege to sometimes stand on stage and facilitate conversations as today. Wonderful to see also many of you to come together. Each year, Partos Innovation Festival unites national and international voices to share innovative ideas, as the title says, best practices and stories that matter. And this year we celebrate the 10th anniversary, as I said, and with the Partos anniversary, we also celebrate 10 years of innovation in development cooperation. Now join us on a trip down memory lane and see what has changed in the last decade. But we also look at the future. What will the next 10 years bring us? And be prepared for new and exciting insights from our guests, speakers. It's a rich program. We have even dance and music. But I would also like to acknowledge something else today before we start. I'm assuming and I think that we are here in a room full of people that tries to make the world a better place a little bit, as much as we can. I myself am from Afghanistan. I have an Afghan feminist on my t-shirt. When it's a rough week or a rough day, I wear Mina Kashwar. She says that Afghan feminists are like sleeping lions. When they're awoken, they can change within social movements. She was killed younger than me. And this week, of course, there were the devastating earthquakes in Afghanistan. And I thought maybe it's good for us to close our eyes for a minute, or maybe less, but just close our eyes, if you would like to participate with me. So that will also encourage me, because it's a bit intense to keep continuing the dialogue, right? About a new world, about innovation. When so much natural disasters are happening, and so much conflict, wars being declared, and even this morning, news coming in from Gaza. It's not about choosing parties today. It's about coming to ourselves into this space where we hopefully can take a break from our phones, even though it asks our attention, even though there's so much urgency. So open your eyes again. Thank you. That calmed me down too and gave me strength so I can do this with all of you today. And a round of applause for yourselves. Thank you. Today, we also invite the audience to look into the mirror, gaze inwards, as we did just now for a minute, and reflect on our own position and power. The same needs to be done in the development cooperation sector. What are innovative initiatives that seek to confront systemic barriers and challenge the status quo? How do we get to necessary progress and collaboration? We need to walk the talk. Be innovative. I need to say the title right. It's the title of today. I'm going to have to say it many times. Be innovative. Oh my God, you guys, this is going to be a long day for me. And bring about inclusive systemic change from within our organizations and in relation with the Partos partners. As a global movement of numerous determined change makers, you here and the people online. So the timetable, it's not visible here, but I think you guys also received it. As I said, it's a rich program. 20 to 3 will have a little break, but throughout the day, both our online audience, I have assistants here with smart iPad, with the chat room, both our online audience and the people here in Pakas will be able to follow and also ask questions. We'll have short Q&A moments in the panel later, but also after the launching of the magazine. And let's start with now interacting with each other, maybe for a moment. I would like you to look at your neighbor next to you and tell that person, With what goal did you get out of bed today to come and spend a whole day, it's a whole day, of a festival, Partos? And then we're going to check in later if that goal has been met. Interact with each other, introduce yourselves, and with what goal did you come here today? Liana, oh, sure. Ja. Ja. Stuur de tijd daar. We zijn ook iets later begonnen. Weet jij hoeveel later we begonnen zijn? Weet je, Mike staat daar. Weet je hoeveel later we begonnen zijn? Dan kan ik die tijd bijhouden. 3 minuten? Oké. Want er zijn geen tijden hier. All right. As from what I can hear, thank you very much. As from what I can hear, there are many goals today to be met. I thought I said just share one. Just share one. Just one. You can come back to me now. Thank you. Thank you so much. See some people laughing. You guys, if I can get the attention, I will continue talking until everybody looks back at the... Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm assuming these were many roles. We're going to get back to that at the ending of the day. Thank you so much. I'm not the only one doing the introduction of today. Liana Hoornweg was the director of Partos. Can I get a round of applause? She's going to join me on stage for a minute. Liana, yes. 10th anniversary. Here we are.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Can you tell us, what role does Partos play in International Development Corporation?
It's a super important role, obviously, but I'm going to be realistic here because we are a membership organization. So what we do is we represent members, development organizations in various audiences. Let's say a festival like today, but sometimes it could be a public debate. We talk to politicians in The Hague. We try to influence development organizations sometimes when it comes to their internal discussions. So it's very broad. I cannot pinpoint one specific role that we play in international development as a result. It's many.
And the word innovation. Mm-hmm. What is your fresh perspective on innovation in development? You're a director for 8 months now at Partos.
Yeah,
right?
I joined Partos 8 months ago.
Yeah.
It's my second innovation festival, so I'm also very new and open to whatever is coming today. What would be my perspective on innovation is that it is key for our sector, for our organizations to stay relevant, to serve or help people in need, and to ensure that whatever we are doing is not from a colonial perspective, the way it used to be in the old days, that we are trying to change our narrative, the way that we work, the way that we look at our partners. That for me is the key of innovation, that you pivot, that you adapt according to the standards at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and lastly, what is your wish for the day? And also I mentioned that it's been a challenging week. Do you have a few words? Because I assume everyone has been feeling the challenges.
Yeah, well, we spoke about this before. So what our challenge, when it comes to innovation, you need a conducive environment, obviously. People need to feel the urgency to innovate. They also need to feel the need or the joy of innovation. And for that, you need an environment that's peaceful, quiet, calm. Obviously, the past week, terrible images are reaching us. The news is getting more gruesome by the day. It's not just this week. We can go back to, Afghanistan twice, Morocco, Nagorno-Karabakh. And we see all of these events happen, and it makes us feel powerless. In our work, what is key and what is very important, that's why I'm very happy that we have this festival today. I mean, it may seem untimely, at the same time it's very timely, because being together and focusing on the good, focusing on a perspective, on providing perspective in conditions that are difficult, and recognizing that these conditions are difficult, but not giving up and not giving in, but being there with our partners, to me is of the utmost essence. So I'm very happy that you're all here today to celebrate with us the 10th anniversary of the Innovation Festival.
Thank you. Here's to not giving up.
Yeah?
Thanks.